Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's never-ending clients tip on how to help you go from a trickle of clients to an overwhelming, maybe not overwhelming, a flow of ideal clients. So this week, the topic is this stopping you? So a bit of a question mark, and it's not what you think. So let me talk to you about the basis of this and to see, does it affect you, have an impact? Share your comments and your biggest takeaways from today's live in the comments below. So inside my never-ending clients game plan, I teach coaches how to get clients and ideal clients eager to say yes to them and get predictable and profitable monthly revenue, even if nobody's heard of you or you feel like the world's best kept secret. Now, the reason why I'm mentioning this is why I do it. Now, I do it because I absolutely and totally believe that there are 7.5 billion people on this here planet. 7.5 billion. It's a huge amount, right? And in fact, you can't get your head around it. It's that many. However, I also believe that there must be at least 10,000 people right now who are actually struggling with the problem that any of us coaches can actually solve. So think about it. Of the 7.5 billion people on this planet, are there 10,000 worldwide who are struggling with a problem that you, as a smart, savvy coach, can also solve? The answer is yes. It's absolutely and totally yes, because it's a minute number of people. And obviously, the reason why you started your coaching was because you've seen that there was a gap and there was enough people who were struggling with the problem that you can solve. So you are the solution. But the problem is that the people that you could be working with, the amount of people you could be working with, don't know yet that you even exist. Or if they do, they're not using you, they're using someone else. Now imagine if over the next 12 months, all you were able to do was help 1% of those 10,000 people. Because after all, as a coach, you can work worldwide. If they can speak the same language as you, you can certainly help them go from like the pain that they're in to the joy that they could feel as a result of working with you. So of those 10, %, are ready to buy right now. 35% will buy a solution from someone in the next 18 months, and 50% will never buy at all. So now we're going to look at and say, those 1%, 15% of them are ready to buy now. How much would that be? Well, that's £30,000. Do the math in your bank account. 35% will buy over the next 18 months, but instead of buying from somebody else, you want them buying from you. Well, that's £70,000, just on an average of £2,000 per program of working with you. There is a £100,000 business, 50 people ready to buy from you. And think about like your Facebook group and all the people that you have around you. They're not that difficult to actually find. The difficulty is in converting them into paying clients and attracting them to you by building a resistibility into working with you so that you can convert them with ease. So there's a massive opportunity in front of you, absolutely massive opportunity. And it's like taking those 7.5 billion, you know, like the 10,000 that are already struggling with the problem that you can resolve, and taking those 100 people that could be working with you and actually getting the 15% that are absolutely ready to buy right now and being able to identify them, nurturing that 35% so they automatically and obviously choose you when they're ready to buy, and actually being able to let the other 50% go with ease so that you're not taking up your time unproductively. Now, the fact is that the reason why this great opportunity is not happening for you in general is because of self-doubt. Those two words that have such a massive impact on your ability to grow a business. What happens when you have self-doubt is that, one, you don't feel good enough. You might cover it, you might mask it up, but you don't feel good enough. And then also what happens is, because this is what you've been taught, is second, you wait for people to find you. You sit there, you build, you do the field of dreams, you literally, you do a post, you do this, but you literally wait for people to find you because your self-doubt is stopping you from being able to reach out to others, or actually even know the system by which you could reach out and get somebody who, you know, those 15% who are ready to buy now and the 35% that are going to buy in the next 18 months, they're bypassing you and going elsewhere because you're not doing the self-doubt. It's stopping you feeling good enough, so therefore charging, but most importantly, it's stopping you from reaching out, which is where you then, you know, like, where you want to go is you want to go from invisible to invincible, but you're staying in the invisible arena and not moving out of it. So you're stuck and you're not working with those clients and you're not smashing the six figures. Okay? So if I have a look at one of my clients, like Simona Fruman, try that one again, put my teeth in. Simona, she's in this group. Many of you might already know her. Before working with me, and before actually getting into never-ending, game plan, then what she actually did, she was suffered with self-doubt because she wasn't getting enough clients. They were sporadic. She was still working full-time in her corporate career as a lawyer. She wasn't able to launch effectively and do what was actually she really wanted to do. When we looked at it, the problem was that she didn't have a path, she wasn't reaching out, she was full of self-doubt, and she felt not good enough because she wasn't attracting success. She had no success to build on. We immediately niched her niche. We built irresistible offers using the power of three. We got a fast 50 prospect list, and actually she very quickly, within a matter of just a couple of months, stopped working full-time and launched full-time into her coaching business because she'd niched her niche. She became a market of one. In her first year as a coach, doing what she loved, serving the clients that she loved, those people that were struggling that we spoke about that are out there, she was able to reach out to them and convert them into clients. And the result of that is that she went on to earn more money in her first year as a full-time coach than she did as a successful lawyer in her corporate career. Now, that was her dream, and it was easily accomplished. And there's many more who have followed that dream with a never-ending game plan. And the question is it every entrepreneur's dream to have that predictability in the client? So what I'm saying to you today is if self-doubt is sitting in your shoulder and you're not feeling good enough because maybe you've not got the track record of success, if you're waiting for people to find you and not confident to reach out and talk about your programs and how you can transform lives with ease, then you've got a devil voice on there. And that devil voice is whispering all the time. But unfortunately, you don't have a good voice to combat it and negate it. And if that's you, I want you to recognize that is what's holding you back from the success, because the people are there. The people that you could be working with these, they're there. The problem is you don't exist for them yet. So that 15% that are ready to buy now, they're buying from someone else. That 35% that will buy a solution in the next 18 months, they're going to buy from someone else. Unless you abolish self-doubt, feel good enough, recognize your steps to success, and actually don't wait for people to find you. Find a path and a system that allows you to reach out and have clients being attracted and converted with predictability and ease. So I want to actually hear from you, and I want to find out, does this resonate with you? Do you feel that there's opportunities that you are losing on an ongoing basis because self-doubt is holding you back? And what are you going to do about it in order to make sure that self-doubt no longer hinders you and stops you having the successful business, coaching business that you want, and more importantly, having the impact that you want and the freedom that basically having a successful business actually brings. So that's our thought. Self-doubt is a killer of business. So how are you going to get over it? Is it something that you feel it is actually hindering you in your business? And how big and how much do you want to change that? Could the never-ending game plan, like many others have actually went through, and you've seen many testimonials here, could be that the answer to what you're looking for? Or maybe you've got a better solution, but you need to have a solution. If self-doubt is holding you back, what is going to be your solution to get over that and stop it hindering who you're working with? So this is Marie Rodgers, conversion expert and coach, wishing you the ability to just truly empower yourself and move on and work with the clients that you're looking to work with. And I'm going to wish you all of the success and look forward to all of your comments about this really pretty vital feeling that most of us have all experienced at one time or other, but we can either use it productively or negatively. How is self-doubt impacting on you and your business?